Initiating Warzone simulation. Hold bases, take down bosses, and eliminate enemy Spartans to earn points. The Covenant are through our defenses and are assaulting the beachhead. Eliminate them to secure our home base. Let's support those Marines, Spartan.
Hey everybody, what is going on? Rundown here, and I'm here finally with some Warzone commentary. This should be the first video of the day, I believe. Wow, this looks like ass when shit's going on. And I'm dead! Alright, well let me sit here and I can finally talk about Warzone and my thoughts on it since I have a Warzone video up. I think Warzone is a step in the right direction. So, first things first, I think it's a step in the right direction. I die right off the beginning. That's not embarrassing at all. I missed that jump because that's not embarrassing at all. Actually, I don't think I didn't want to get that jump. Alright, so here's what Warzone is. Think of it as domination. It's domination, but there's like objective AI that spawns randomly over the map. Well, not really randomly, it's in a set place. So for example, we just took our home base. That involves us landing on the beach and killing a few Covenant people here for this map. And now we've got the base. So now we're going to capture the West Army, which is like the next point. Now, we haven't really seen the enemy team yet, because, you know, they're on their side of the map doing the exact same thing. So I die again. Typically I don't die twice and the match starts. This is just an example game, okay guys? This isn't like my best game ever, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. Now, whichever base you capture also controls where you spawn. So, for example, we can obviously always spawn in our home base, or we can, once we take this West Army, you can see it slowly filling up. We'll eventually be able to spawn at the West Army once it's full. And each one of these little points at the start of the match is controlled by neutral enemies. So, for example, for the Spire, this big middle thing where we're going to finally have contact with the enemy team, there's two hunters there. And these are like super hunters. So you can basically think of it as like super legendary mode. Like, they will one-shot you if they hit you. So there's like an enemy teammate, or an enemy team. They're trying to capture the Spires. And every time you kill a neutral enemy, you can see this hunter right here is worth 25 VP. So this is supposed to be 25 points if we kill him. The numbers are a little bit messed up because killing the Warden at the end of the game actually awards more than 150. I think it gives you actually 250. So the numbers aren't actually correct for some of these bosses. So I want to say that VP is what it is. You can see here I'm trying to kill him. I actually think that Hunter kills me in this video. I don't remember. I've played too many Warzones. They're all sort of blur together. But something, yep, he does. But one strategy you can actually implement is, let's say that like there's a boss and the enemy team is focusing him. Well, if you are quick enough on the trigger, you can actually KS the enemy. So you can get like the one shot in on an enemy and kill them. And so that would earn you the points for that kill. So if there's like a tank or something that's worth, say, 50 points, you can wait till the tank is almost dead and throw a grenade, and hopefully you'll take it for your team. So there is some strategy and counterplay involved in it. You see that Hunter is nearly dead, but he's standing on the enemy side. So the odds of us actually killing the Hunter and getting the points are pretty damn slim. In fact, I don't think we get it. Oh no, we do get it. Awesome. So we end up getting the Hunter, so we got the points for it, which is 25, so we're 50 points up. I don't know exactly the points as far as like what is worth what, how much everything is worth, so don't quote me on these. But I want to say like every kill is worth 1 point, or every kill is worth 2 points or something. Let's see. I killed him there, so it's worth 1 point. I don't think killing Marines is actually worth anything. They're just like, okay, so when you capture a point, Marines of your side will spawn there, and Marines hurt, man. They're vulnerable. One-shot headshots kills them, but my god, do they hurt. Now this energy sword I have in my hand, I can't really tell you exactly where it came from. I want to say it came from an elite that you kill on the map, but you can also spawn with these weapons. Now this is what, if you've noticed, I've been like earning all these little cards and shit. This is what all that goes to. Right here is this game mode. So like every time I've opened up a rec pack, you'll see like I'll pull out like, for example, an energy sword. Well, now I can change, I can basically use my card and I die here. No, I don't. Spoiler alert. If I use a card, I get that weapon. So let's say I open a rec pack and I have, I don't know, a energy sword. Well, now when I go to one of those little terminals that was down there, I can choose to spawn with a rec sword. Now, you can't just spawn with an energy sword at the very beginning of the match. You have your own personal levels. These are not shared by the team and are levels you earn by yourself throughout the game. So, for example, every time I kill a Spartan, he's going to give me a little bit of XP. Every time I kill a grunt, he's going to give me a little bit of XP. Every time I capture a point, it's going to give me a little bit of XP. Every time I scratch my balls, I'm going to get a little bit of XP. So, depending on how much ball scratching I'm doing, it's going to depend on how many points I get. Now, there is group points as far as it's shared throughout everybody. Like, for example, if your team takes down a boss or captures a point, you all get a little bit of XP. It's not necessarily just yours. But if you also see below, if you can squint your eyes and make out the 4 little green dots, see, I can't even fucking count, guys. The 4 little green dots underneath my bar here, I get absolutely dumpstered, by the way, right here. I want to say. I don't remember, like, actually getting in here. I think I just, like, get, like, splattered or some shit. Oh, no, I actually make it. Huh. Oh, then. So here are the Marines I talked about. See, they're vulnerable to headshots, but my god, do they hurt. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try capturing this thing. Hiya. Hiya. So now, this is dangerous because that dude I just killed can spawn on here in 8 seconds. Now, he's not going to spawn, like, directly on top of it. He might spawn near it, but he will be able to spawn on it. So you can see now they're starting to spawn here to defend it. I have an energy sword, so their point is invalid. But the more I stay here, the more enemies are more likely to spawn and try to kill me because I'm trying to capture this. Now, I can't capture it when there's an enemy on it. That bar will stop completely. If I get off this right now, or if I die, it's going to go back to 0. So it's going to be completely reset. I'm going to have to start all over.
Incoming Covenant by the ridge.
Haha! I didn't Gooba stomp you, but I'm damn close. I also held out for a surprisingly long time here. So it took 3 people to finally kill me, but they did. But like I was saying, okay, so there's that level 4 up in the top left says how many points I have to spend. So my max level is 4, or as far as how many rec points I can store up, which means I'm level 4, and those points are going to fill up over time. And that's the points I use to spend on shit. So here, I'm going to try to, I'm actually going to go ahead and spend, I believe, once I kill this guy, because I see our base is under attack, there's 1 attacker remaining. So I'm going to try to help kill this dude. And attackers always seem to have this weird advantage, I don't know. Except he kind of sucks. So here I'm going to go, and your loadouts are stuff that you can just, you know, change willy-nilly. It doesn't really matter. It's just stuff like, I want a battle rifle so I can change out my assault rifle for it. I want to change my SMG for my Magnum. So now I have a battle rifle and an SMG, which is much more powerful than my standard loadout I had. And there's different variants of these, like you saw I had 2 SMGs I could pick from. Well, I gotta be level 6 for that super special SMG. So I can't really use it right now. Also, friendly fire is off in this game mode, so feel free to energy sword your teammates, throw grenades at them. Now the reason we're kind of focusing on this ghost here is because he's worth 25 points, and you can actually kill him and leave the ghost intact, so your team can get a ghost. But vehicles versus human players is exactly what it sounds like. Like here, if we actually just kill him, yeah, you can't get away with just killing him. Also, my controller disconnects during this because I forget why. But anyway, vehicles really suck on this map in game mode because people will just sprint up to you and like plant grenades in your tank and kill you. So the Wraith is actually like horrible in this game mode. Unless you are just godly with the Wraith, you're probably not gonna. You're either godly or extremely lucky. You're not gonna get too many kills with the Wraith. There's stuff like Warthogs. There's all that little special stuff. And this is where I'm going to get to my complaints. So I'm going to go ahead and use like this to have the video to kind of explain how Warzone works. And now I'm going to go ahead and get to the complaints of Warzone. And I'm going to end with the positives. So, now you know I'm going to do good things first. Good things first. Alright, so the good things I like about Warzone. It's fun. Like, I'm not going to lie. I actually really enjoy playing Warzone. I like the big epic feel of it. I like working with a big team. I've always loved big team battles. It was the first game mode I ever played, believe it or not, of Halo 3. And I played it like all day. I love being able to play with a whole bunch of people. Working as a team. I get exploded, by the way, by a ghost mongoose. So I absolutely love this. I love that there's neutral creep, and I love that you can kind of feel like you are your one-man army. Like you are kind of kicking their ass. You see here, I spent all my rec points to get a saw, and I killed this dude with it. All right, and I tell Derek to use this because I don't want to use it. And Derek's also a badass with vehicles. I think I die here actually. Yeah, I'm like, Derek, turn around. There's a ghost. Derek, turn around. There's a ghost. And he turns around, but the ghost is just better than the mongoose, unfortunately. I was like, Derek, you didn't turn around. He's like, I did. But anyway, so the positive things about this, I love that there are levels. You can see the little green things that I used to spend on the saw that I just lost. They're filling up over time. So you can like kind of sit here and wait to spawn, and they will slowly fill up. I don't know the rate of it, so don't ask me the rate. But they do kind of fill up. Also, one more thing before I keep talking about the positives. If you happen to dominate the enemy, control all 3 points, you can go ahead and end the game by destroying their core, which is you charging into their base and killing like their core. So If you are dominant, you have to be dominating. If you are not dominating the enemy team, you cannot capture the core. So don't bother trying. You actually can't even enter the enemy base. Alright, so like I was saying first, the benefits. This game mode is fun. It's really chaotic. I love that friendly fire is off, so teammates can't fucking kill me like they always do. I think I actually picked up that special rail rifle here. Yeah, it's a unique rail rifle. It's here somewhere. There it is. With flash. It's a 2-shot rail rifle with like 2 things in it. This is fun. Like I love picking up like unique weapons like this. I love being able to see like these loadouts. Like it feels very Call of Duty and Battlefield-ish. And when I said I didn't like Battlefield in my other video, I'm not saying Battlefield is a bad game. Like I would never say that. I liked Battlefield. I thought it was fun. It just to me was a little boring to play. I wasn't like my favorite thing ever. I didn't like the really long pauses in between battles, but with Halo, it kind of feels like normal. Like, I don't get bored when I'm sitting here waiting on enemies to come, because if there is time, like, shit for me to, like, not do, I can go kill Tank Master Rock over there. See the little arrow? Like, I know I can go kill Tank Master Rock, so there's always shit to do. I can go down, kill those Banshee guys, go switch off in the back. So even if I'm, like, getting absolutely destroyed by the enemy players, I can just play PvE and, you know, still have an effect on the game, and that's fantastic. It means that no matter how bad of a game you're playing, you can still help your team out and do stuff, which is fucking awesome. Like, now I never feel like I'm sucking ass. So now I'm going to spend the rest of this video talking about the negatives. Boy howdy, there are some negatives. Okay, so the first things first. See this weapon I got? I didn't earn it. Dude died and dropped it. This will happen to you so many times. Here's the thing that I hate, is like you'll get a burn card, like a fan-fucking-tastic burn card, like say that has that railgun in it. Like you just get one of them, and you use your burn card on that rail weapon, and as soon as you use it, a dude sneaks up behind you and kills you. That railgun is lost forever. You cannot get that railgun back again. It's gone. Forget it. That dude now has your railgun. He's gonna run on kill you with it 3 times. So there is some responsibility as far as using your burn cards, but I think it's stupid. Like if I get a super Scorpion tank and I happen to call it in and I didn't know that my team was killing the Warden, which is the final boss of all the game maps, and they happen to kill the Warden, now I lost my Scorpion tank forever. And it was like the Super Scorpion, like I only had one of those left, and that's happened to me before. I've called in a Mantis and it was instantly gone, like because the game mode ended. By the way, this Banshee shits on me, I think. No, because there's a Scorpion tank and I want to kill the Scorpion. Banshee doesn't kill me. I think it does. So this dude who has a Scorpion tank, like, people are just gonna do what I do here. And okay, so here's the other thing. See the kill feed? Spartan laser. Vehicles in this game mode suck. They are horrible. If you're in a Scorpion, you are literally just a walking target. Honest to God, I would buff the vehicle's armor to something so much better. I don't like that you can mount them and kill them instantly. Woo! That was close. No, I actually did not notice that Ghost was there, believe it or not. When I was playing this game, I just now noticed it. But like, vehicles just suck because everyone just mounts them, or kills you, or steals your Ghost. Like, I kind of wish that there was like a mod or something you could put that made it where you couldn't like lose your vehicles, because vehicles in this game would just don't last. Banshees, in my experience, have been horrible to call in, because as soon as you call in a Banshee, everyone in the enemy team has got a Spartan laser. They're gonna run to the rec shop, buy it, and shoot you out of the sky. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere with it unless the enemy team is not paying attention, or you're fucking Ace Combat champ. And I have played Ace Combat on the hardest difficulty. I am a damn good pilot in video games, but I still can't do too well in this because it's versus enemy players and they're not idiots. So looking right here on the map, this is like an example of a neutral event that's happening. To kind of break up the action, so it's not PvE, PvE like Battlefield is. So here I picked up this turret, and we're trying to shoot down Captain Hestro here. And if we shoot him down, we're going to get a whole bunch of points. Captain Hestro hurts, by the way. You're going to see that here in a second. You see he's in his own little like scare flying thing, or I don't know what that's called. I think it's called like a scepter. So this is a vehicle, and it is awesome. We'll do, of course, more vehicles when Forge comes out, and I can actually show you vehicles. And I should die here. Yep, dead. So the neutral events do hurt. Like, it's not something you can really solo. If you can solo the neutral events, you're a boss. Like, I'll give you that much. Now, if I use like a Mongoose or something here, which I think I actually used the Mongoose. Nope, use a Ghost? I don't know. But if I use something here, it's gone forever. So I think I used a speed boost. So here I've activated my speed boost, and now I do everything faster. Like, I run faster, I sprint, I do all this fun stuff. I think his gun is overheated. You can see now my speed boost is gone forever. Like, are you serious? So I don't know if it's necessarily balanced to say like should be able to use them, but if you die in the first 30 seconds of it, like you get your refund back. So I don't want to say that's what they should implement, but I would like some kind of like compensation. Like if by the way, Derek's got a damage boost here, which from his experience he said does nothing. I don't know if that's true or not. Looking at his fine butt, look at that fine booty, Derek booty right there, boy. But that's something I really don't like. Is like if I use like a binary rifle, and this has happened before. I've used like a sniper rifle to like poke my head around the corner, and as soon as I did that, I got my head sniped and got blown clean the fuck off. So it's like, okay, well, never mind then. There goes my sniper rifle, and I'll spawn back, and a teammate will have picked it up, and like he's running around in circles, going derp derp herpa de derp with it. So another big negative is the maps are kind of unbalanced. I feel like if you control the central point, you basically win the game. Now, we have won games before where the enemy had 2 of the things and we only had 1. But it's still like this thing where they control where they spawn because of it. So they're going to spawn in the middle of the map and be able to go wherever they want. And the enemy teams, from what I've noticed, are never like synchronized enough to kind of attack the mid all at one time and take it. So that's another really big problem with it. So I don't know, I don't like the maps of it too well. I kind of wish that they were a little bit, and it's going to sound weird, but I kind of wish they were a little bit bigger, a little bit more spaced out, or just made up a little bit better, because I don't know, it's really easy for me to sit here and critique the map, when hopefully in Forge I'll be able to create my own map of it, and we can see like where it goes, like if I'm actually able to do it. Which I actually have a Forge video for you guys coming up here, or not really a Forge video, it's like a Forge possibility video. You'll see what it is when I post it up. Oh, SMG, boys. This SMG is awesome, by the way, if you can get it. It only costs 6 levels to get. It's awesome. So here, another neutral thing is spawned. This is the thing right before the last boss, but you're actually going to get to see the Warden here because this game's almost over. But that's the only like negative things I really have to say about this game mode. Other than that, I actually really enjoy it. He's dead. Another bad thing is it just like Domination and Call of Duty, you either lose by a landslide or you win by a landslide. There's no like close games really. If you have a close game of Warzone, it's pretty rare. Because the fact that there are like neutral objectives, you're typically almost never gonna have a close game. It's gonna be a complete stomp of one way or another. So those are my last few complaints about it. Other than that, I absolutely love this game mode. If you guys want to see more Warzone, or if you guys just don't like Warzone, you'd rather see more Arena, please let me know. I know this is a really long commentary. But yeah, please let me know, guys, what you guys think of Warzone and all that other stuff. I'll be putting up, hopefully, some more Warzone stuff anyway. But yeah, let me guys know what you think about Warzone, if you guys have played it, or if you have any questions about it. There's Derek's booty. Oh no, that's not Derek's booty, it's another booty. Boot. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Later.